All right, welcome back to Bronzo's Collectibles. Sorry for no video last week. I injured my back and didn't get a chance to do a video. So, excitement time. All right. I sent off 5 cards, as I've told you before, to Beckett back in May. Those cards are still not back yet. They haven't even been graded yet. So, just about a month ago, I sent cards off to another company called GMA. I like this company. They're a local Florida company. I like supporting local Florida companies. More than that, though, Beckett has a stranglehold on the industry. So they charge anywhere from $20 to $30 to grade each card, which is ridiculous. Because if you think about it, it makes it almost not worth it to send cards off to get graded, unless they're like worth thousands and thousands of dollars. So what they're doing is they're actually destroying the industry. So Beckett is literally making it impossible for the small comic card shop to send off. They're only basically give huge discounts to dealers, and it is atrocious. The only way to change that is to put my money into what I consider the next best option. My next best option is GMA. So I got the box back. Haven't opened it yet. We're going to crack it open right now. A little nervous, I'll tell you. Let's see what we got. I'm expecting 8.5s to 9.5s. The rating system may be a little different. I don't remember offhand. But basically equivalent to near mints is what I'm hoping for. By doing so, you know, if I get it 110 would be amazing. You know, one absolutely perfect card would be amazing because that's a game changer. But let's see what we've got. Woo! Look at those slabs. This is exciting already. I sent off, I don't remember how many cards. I think it's 25 or 30 cards. There's 2 black packs on top. We're going to open those first. And then we'll get into the slab box and see what we got. All right, just as I expected, the first one is 1990 Bowman, Tom Glavine, card number 2. Came back as a near mint, rating 8.5. 8.5s and 9s, 9.5s are to be expected. That's like a near perfect card. Like, there's nothing wrong with that card. Those 10s are immaculate. So those are the genie in the bottles. Woo! That's a lovely card. Barry Bonds, 1990 Bowman, rated a 10. That separates this card from everything else. This card goes from being a $15 card to being a $75 card. That's where I can make my money. So, beautiful. Lovely. That is an awesome way to just start my shop out. These slabs are packed in nice and tight. I like this. This is beautiful. Also, you want to keep your slabs nice and tight, like so that the slab itself doesn't get scratched. Here's another great. Bam! Bo Jackson, 1990 Bowman. Look at that. 10 rating on the Bo Jackson. Super exciting. So, I pulled these all out of a fresh box, but I want you guys to take a look. Here's a Barry Bonds rated at a 9. And here's the Barry Bonds rated at a 10. The difference between these cards is so minute, you can't even pick it up. But surface scratches, dust can affect it. I can't even believe it. Finger smudges can affect your rating. So this is absolutely great way. Got a Barry Bonds out of 10. I got the Bo Jackson out of 10. So some of the more interesting cards, here we go. This is 1995 Upper Deck SP Jerry Rice Hollowview. Came back at an 8.5. So the 8.5, it's going to be like a $15 or $20 card. So if it was a 10, it's worth a few hundred. I got my Nolan Ryan back from 1990 Bowman. Look at that grading. That's a 9. That's a solid 9. Super excited about that. Another Bo Jackson. I sent off 2 of the Bowmans. Both Bo Jacksons come back out of 10. Amazing. Censored for the kids. Sorry. Here is a 1995 SP Brett Favre Hollowview. Came back as an 8.5. I'm actually pretty excited that these came back at, 8.5s and 9s, because I opened this pack of cards up in 1995, and they have just been sitting in cardboard boxes. I've moved probably, 10, 11 times to different houses since 1995. These cards went into storage units. They got thrown in the back of cars and moved around. So the fact that this card still comes out as an 8.5, I'm actually pretty happy. So since I was sending off Hollowviews, I decided to send off a Napoleon Kaufman. I knew it was going to get rated pretty low. It had a couple smears that I just absolutely couldn't get rid of. If you see here, you can see the foil has smudge marks, and there's no way to get rid of it. But I just wanted to get it graded, because as a Raiders fan, somebody's going to want the Napoleon Kaufman, and I'm a firm believer in these. This is rated as a 7.5. Couldn't get rid of those smudge off the Hollowviews. So difficult. So difficult. I'm still trying to figure it out. I've read every Reddit article. I've seen every YouTube video, and I can't get them done. 1995 SP, Jerome Bettis, 8.5. My Tim Brown Special. Woo! This is a die-cut Hollowview. You see how the top is cut? Show you the regular one. The regular one's kind of had this kind of like greenish. You see a flat top here along the top. This one is cut along the top. It's a die cut, and it came back at a 9. So excited about that. I'm going to sell these as a pair, because here is the regular. Came back as an 8.5, and the die cut came back as a 9. I was hoping they'd get rated the same. That would have been a great pair selling. I'm still going to pair them, but it only came back as a 9. So Marshall Faulk came back as a 7. Kind of disappointed in that rating. I'll have to take a look with a magnifying glass and see where it came across. Oh, I see. I see in the bottom corner. Bottom corner, if you look right here, it's a little fuzzy. A little bit of a chip. So that's how quickly these cards can degrade. One little insignificant minor kind of changes it. I knew this card wasn't going to come back highly rated, this next one. But it is a rare card. And I absolutely had to send it off just to see what it would get rated as. Because people are going to want this card in its actual rating. Let me see if I can look it up real quick for you. Let me go to my collection. Okay, so the raw card for this is $10. The 6.5 is probably $20. So was it worth it to send it off? Not really. As far as a financial aspect is concerned, I may hang on to this card for a longer time and just let the card appreciate. But if it would have come back at a 9 or a 9.5, it would have been a $250 card. So it was worth taking the chance. It cost me about $15 to get it graded, and I know that as a graded card, it'll sell because I've already done the legwork. John Elway, All-Pro at a 7. Jerry Rice at a 7.5. Emmitt Smith at a 7. This is a little disappointing. I was hoping some of these cards would come back at higher ratings, but they're so fragile, and they use magnifying glasses to go around the edge, and I just don't have that equipment. So I'm doing this out of just hunches and guesses. I got the Breeze at a, there you go, 6.5. Aikman at 6. Marshall Faulk at a 7, and that's the gold foil. These are all going to be $20 cards. So I'm actually excited that they came back, even if they're rated a 7, because they're still going to tell the consumer, hey, this is independently graded by a professional. This is what this card is rated and what it is valued at. The cards also have the UPC scanning code on the back so that people can quickly look it up and see and verify that it was graded. So I sent off Bo Jackson, 87 tops, came back as an 8. The Gold Bettis came back as a 7. Once again, am I a little disappointed? Fractionally. I need these cards to sell. And people, the difference between selling these cards for $2 or $1 is all the world. This is nice. I got the Bo Jackson to come back at an 8.5. That's solid. And 8.5 means that it is a mint card. It is a gem mint or near mint card, which means there is maybe a small fraction of being off-center or small fraction of chipping. Maybe the card, when it was perforated, wasn't perforated all the way through, so there's a little flakiness to the sides. The dust, fingerprints, all these things affect the rating. So I'm not disappointed in an 8.5. I'm not disappointed in a 9 or a 9.5. 10 is the holy grail, but they're rare. 10s are rare. For every 10 that you see, there is 1,000 cards that come back rated 9 or below. That's the difference. So Chipper Jones rookie, 8.5. That's right on par with the market value. This is one of my favorite cards. This is a Cal Ripken Jr. It's the Silver Slugger, Home Run Heroes, and it came back at an 8.5, so I'm super excited. I love these insert cards, and the fact that they're coming back at 8s, oh my God, 8.5. Once again, these are cards that I opened in 1991, 1992, 1993, 1994, and 1995 that sat in boxes, cardboard boxes, through the heat, humidity, hurricanes, a dozen moves, being thrown in the back of my car at one point in time, and just literally driving around in my car hundreds and hundreds of miles with them just sitting in the back of the car. So I'm not completely disappointed. Michael Jordan rookie came back as an 8. I'm solidly happy. I love this card. Came back as an 8.5. That's a Michael Jordan official rookie card for Upper Deck. This is when he was just trying out right before retirement, and then this is when he actually committed to playing baseball. So these are an awesome pair. I was hoping for equal grading because they'd be sell as a nice combo set with equal grading. So the last 2 cards that I have are super cool. So this next one is a Bo Jackson promo sample card. Those sample cards, nobody kept them. Like, you look on eBay, and there's like maybe 2 or 3 of them out there. So the fact that I kept one, I kept it because it's Bo Jackson, and it came back as an 8. And that's a solid card. I'm pretty happy with that. And then this next one is a Bowman's Best refractor card, and it came back as a solid 9. So I am super happy with that. I think there's like 25 cards in this lot. Now the real work begins. Now I have to create my PSA page. I have to get them posted to Facebook and get people to start actually buying them and raise some revenue, because I have some really special cards that I do want to send out. 1986 Walter Payton that looks gorgeous to me. Like, that card is looks absolutely immaculate. So I'm really hoping that gets graded as a 9 or a 9.5. And there's some other cards too. Joe Montana First Day Production was 1993 top, 1992 tops, or 1991 top stadium. But that card is like super rare. You don't see that card very often at all. So the fact that I have one and it does look pretty good, I'm going to send that one off as well. So with the capital I get from these is going to go towards restocking new slabs. See what we get graded. So tell me what you think. Tell me what you're happy with. Tell me what I could do better. Tell me which cards you think are the most interesting as far as you know, and comment below, and I'll give you a little more history on the cards themselves. Have a great day.